What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, so let's get into the video. Over here, you actually see the actual title of this video. Sean Marks actually gets an A+, but I still think he actually should get fired for a lot of different reasons. And like I said before, I'm thinking three-dimensionally here, you know? Yes, it's a good trade. I think the Brooklyn Nets are definitely much more athletic. You have Ben Simmons at your 1. You could put Royce O'Neal at the 2. Finney Smith at the actual 3. Claxton at the 4. And Claxton at the 5 and Durant at the 4. Or whatever. Mix it up. 3, 4, 5. I mean, But yeah, definitely this actually makes them much better defensively, and I just don't think the Brooklyn Nets actually matched up with the Boston Celtics. You look at Kyrie Irving, he was 6'2". He's a little bit taller than me, just about an inch taller than me, an inch and a half taller than me, and then he's going against these Jaylen Brown, and I just wish Kyrie Irving was just born with like a thicker bone density. And definitely much more height, but you see it. They would target Kyrie Irving, and there was no way that Kyrie Irving can actually constantly match up with like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. It would actually cause the Brooklyn Nets to actually have to come and send help, and then the Boston Celtics can actually hit threes. So the matchup wasn't actually good. But what I don't like is that normally it takes like 2 high percentage one-on-one players to actually really kind of win. If you just look at it, with Scottie Pippen, MJ, you normally have like 2 high percentage one-on-one players, just in case they load up on, let's say, a KD, and they load up on a Kyrie Irving, and they can actually break the defense down and make high percentage plays. But Ben Simmons can actually score, but he's not like a crafty scorer like a KD and or Kyrie Irving. So I mean, we've seen Ben Simmons have a couple of back-to-back 35-point games when he's with Philadelphia, and the 42-point game when he was with the Utah Jazz, and he averaged about between like 16, 18 points a game. But I'm talking about like game on the line. You run your sets, and then things break down, and you need somebody to actually be, have like a crafty shot creator. So the clock is still on. I don't know how. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna get between now and Thursday. So Spencer Dinwiddie, he's a guy that can give you. He was averaging 17 points a game. Now he's 6'6". Now Spencer Dinwiddie can actually run an offense. I seen him with the Brooklyn Nets when he first got there. And he's actually a really good on-the-ball defender, when he was with the Nets. He could really slide his feet. Now, he's 29 years old now, so I don't know if the the miles actually caught up with him or not. But that remains to actually be seen. And, I mean, he can hit threes. I don't like his shot selection a lot of times. And I just think that he needs more of like an in-between game, but that's fine. But Finney Smith, he gives us some athleticism. He can shoot threes. Yeah, I mean, y'all heard this stuff already. But let's get to Sean Marks now. Let's get to Sean Marks. As I made a video of him actually demanding for him to be fired immediately. And Josiah, I'm coming after you too. I'm coming after you too. Now, free agents, and I keep telling people this. People keep arguing with me about this. Free agents, marquee free agents, top tier free agents are going to be looking at this situation with the Brooklyn Nets, and they're not going to want to come and play over here. I keep telling, I don't know if this message actually gets out to Josiah and Sean Marks. You do not have the mind of the fans, the heart of the fans, and the players. They side with Kyrie. They don't side with you. Okay? They don't side with you. And you let the media and all the stuff that Kyrie's actually done, it's really the media that's actually picking on him, that's bullying him. And the Brooklyn Nets, and what you do with a bully, you know, you got or people that's teasing you constantly. I wouldn't say bullying, a combination of bullying and teasing. What you actually do with them? Let's say somebody's teasing you. You ignore them. You laugh at them. You know, but you enable these guys, man. When you start saying, oh, you suspend him for the so-called tweet that he actually put out. And, I mean, all this stuff is with Kyrie's actual beliefs. And why should you really even care as long as the man is actually playing? Now, I hear that, oh, you know, it's availability. He hasn't played enough games and blah, blah, blah. Well, Kevin Durant, you know, he missed a lot of games. You know, he missed a lot of games. So, Sean Marks is an actual terrible general manager. Like I said, there's a lot of mistakes that he actually made. Now, you look at the James Harden situation. Just pay the man the money, you know. Listen, the Philadelphia 76ers, they got him to take $14 million off of what he was actually asking. You know, he was asking for 5 years, $252. You could have gave him 5 years, $225 or $215. You know, give the man his money. You didn't want to give him his money. And you try to make it look like it was Kyrie's that actually was responsible for that, when it's really kind of Sean Marks and Joe Tsai. So give Harden the money. You wasn't asking James Harden to be the James Harden actually of Houston. You want him to score, you know, 16 to 20 something points, 12 assists. I mean, he's a really kind of a natural point guard. I mean, he's, you know, a willing passer, not an unwilling passer. I just love his game, you know, when he's actually engaged and when he's actually in shape. You messed that up. Now, when you trade James Harden, Tobias Harris, nobody Philadelphia was trying to give him away. And look what's happening right now. He's Philadelphia's fourth best scorer right now. 6'9", can shoot the three. When he was with the Clippers, he averaged 20 points a game. And now you asking him to actually, you know, have a reduced role. I just think that we really kind of, you know, we could have used Tobias Harris. You know, anything with lymph. So, I mean, Sean Marks didn't actually see this coming. Now, the trade, I'm hearing Dreamers Pro. Oh, I told you that he got his sweet revenge on Kyrie Irving because he didn't trade him to the Lakers. The Lakers don't have anything, okay? Nobody wants Russell Westbrook. He's a head case, okay? He can't shoot. He doesn't play defense. Doesn't like play like off the ball. Doesn't set screens. Doesn't cut. You know. Shot selection is horrible. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on with, you know, with Russell Westbrook right there. Nobody wants him. You know, so the draft picks, I mean, it doesn't really mean much to Kevin Durant. Who cares? But now you get Spencer Dinwiddie. And you got Finney Smith. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, my thing is, I think Sean Marks should still be fired because of how he actually handled the trade situation. Time will tell, and we'll see if we can actually get some marquee free agents to actually come here. And we'll definitely see. So, I'll wrap this video up. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, certainly share this video, and when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.